Hi, this is Fine Tutorial. Today I will be taking you HTML. The meaning of HTML simply means Hypertext Markup Language, a language used to make a website. What is the meaning of website? Website is the collection of a related web page. And what is the meaning of web page? Web page is just a single unit of a website. Whenever you are talking about web page, it is like a page in a textbook, or I may simply make it that, okay, for example, you have a textbook. Inside the textbook you have different page, so you can relate those page into web page whenever it has been configured with some various tags electronically. You can call it a web page. So a web page usually used to contain multimedia items like a sound, like a pictures, like a text, and so on. Then in the website we usually have index or home page. This is very important because it tells us the summary of the website. In my screen here I said index or home page. It is the first page of website that tells how an entire website will look like. So how an entire website will look like. Then there are many softwares to design websites. Yes, there are many software that can be used for designing of a web page or website. Okay, one out of these software we have numerous of them, and I've just mentioned only these 6. So the first one here on my screen is a Notepad++. Then we have a Dreamweaver, we have a VS Code, we have brackets, we have a Sublime Text, we have a Microsoft front page. All these software or application are quite alright to be used for designing web page, but as for me, I'm going to use this Notepad++ because it work perfect for me. So how can you get all this software on your system, or how can you get Notepad++? Let's assume you want to be using Notepad++. So as for beginner, so just go to Google, open your browser, then go to Google. So in this box, type this item I highlighted here, Notepad++ download. So just type it and click on this arrow, go. So when you click go or shas, it's going to bring you many link for downloading. Just click on the first link, then download and install on your system. After a successful installation, you can now go and check the interface. So whenever you open the interface, it look like this. So the new one look like this, or you can click on a file and select new page, or you can press Ctrl N on your keyboard. So now how can you design a website? There is a very simple way of designing a website. So something usually make up a website, that is a tags. So these tags tell computer what to do. So without tag, your computer is useless. It's just a basic short language used for computer to accomplish a task. So I will show you these tags one by one. So I have them listed here on my system. So first of all, for us to be able to design websites, we have to understand these tags. Please don't mind my grammar. I mean plural in this place. These are tags. So and what are these tags? We have our HTML into HTML. So but before we talk about a tag, I want you to understand one thing. This bracket I highlighted there, that's a less than, then why this one is a greater than. Then your tag meaning will be here, HTML. Can use Hypertext Markup Language. Then this is the closing of a tag. Whenever you open a tag, you must close it. It is very important. So now I open this tag here. So if you want to close it now, what used to make the opening tag to be different from closing tag is that there is a division sign, or let me call it a slash, right slash. So now this slash used to differentiate between opening tag and close tag. So put it immediate before you write your tag. So then this tag is the master of a web page. So all the related code to make up a website will be in the middle of this tag, that's HTML. Then before you can just design a website, there must be another section. Consider if you're writing a letter, we usually have address. So I think we usually have a header address, e.g. like this head now. So this head is very important. You put the head inside this place. Then inside the head also, title and style used to be in the middle of the head here. So why don't forget everything here we go in the middle of this thing. Then after constructing your head, constructing your head, what you will do now is that you go to the body. Like when you are writing letter, after writing dear sir, you start the body of your letter, like maybe letter of introduction and so on. So this body now is a tag that encloses all the remaining tags. So no quiet write that this body is going to be inside this place also, but not inside any of this. So now the rest tag, that whenever you see div, it means division. Then whenever you see table, see table open, table close, tr means 2 row, t head, table data. So then we have header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5 to header 6. So then we have on order list, that's the meaning of ul, on order list. This on order list simply means bullets. It can be star, it can be mark. Then order list means using numbering, that's order list. Then in link, whenever you see a hypertext reference, that's href. This a means link, linking of two pages together. That is why whenever you are clicking, whenever you see something like this in Firefox, you click, this thing is a link, all this. So this is a link. So when you click on this icon, it's going to link you to some certain area. So don't forget that one. And again, paragraph, you want to give a paragraph to a certain text within a website, you can use this tag. Then other formatting tags can be seen in MS Word. They are like underline, italics, strong, bold, span, emphasis. Then we have horizontal. All these formatting tags are also they are also tags. So then you can insert image finally. So this is just the basic introduction of a website. So let's now construct this practically. So how do we do? I want you to listen very well and focus. So I'm going to use don't forget, I'm using Notepad++, this for software here, to construct or to build up my website. So whenever you install and you open it, you see something like this. So let's start. We have HTML. Sorry, write everything in small letter, please. No capital letter. HTML. Okay. This is the closing bracket. I want to close it. Then I write this less than, then slash. Then I put HTML. So I am going to break it down now. So breaking of lines doesn't prohibit your code not to read. So I'm breaking it down now. So don't forget that in this place we have edge follow this HTML. So and I told you that all this head must be inside this HTML. So let's go back there. So and I'm going to put head as the next tag now. I'm going to put the head as the next tag. Yes, can you see? I've closed that tags. So I'm going to break it down also, but know for sure that this head tag is inside this HTML. So now I'm going to put in a title. Don't forget, here we have title immediate after head. So I'm putting a title. So title. So I'm having this title closed. So one thing is that after you've constructed this area, so you are able to put the title of your website here. For example, in a Google, whenever you are browsing, you usually see the title bar www.google.com on the top of your browser. Let me show you that. Do you see this new tab So the reason why you are seeing this new tab is that I've not loaded any website. If I should load www.google.com through this web bar address here, I'm going to see this new tab changing to www.google.com. So know that one for sure. That is, we do that in title bar and in title. So you put it, let me put it here. Let me put www.find.com, www.findtutorial.com. Can you see? So before you can make this code to run, you must have Firefox install your system, or Chrome, or UC browser, or Opera, anyone. So but I will advise you to have Chrome or Firefox installed, because they better interpret the code than the rest browser. So now we want to save this code that we have written. Let's save it and see what we are having. So file, I want to save it. Click on save. So when you click on save, the save is just somehow different from HTML. So find your location where you want to save. I want to save on desktop. Okay, then you will see save as type here. So your file name, let's name it find tutor. Now what type? Find HTML here, HTML, hypertext markup language. Click on it. So or directly you can write .html here and save. When you save, you are going to see this code is reinterpreted and give you different color. Before it was black in color, don't forget. Then now we are having it colored. So anything called tag will be blue in color. Anything written text that is not a tag will be in black color. So that is for now. Know that one for sure. Now let's run this code. How do we run this code? Yeah, let's come to the menu bar here and click on run. So you now say launch in Firefox. Click on launch in Firefox. Let's wait. Can you see the results? www.findtutorial.com. So what I input in title bar, let me remove IAL tutorial. Then resave it. Let me save it again. Save. Okay, you have to save once. Let me rerun this code. So just reload. Check. Can you see? Findtutor.com. That is the work of a title tag. So next, now we want to construct. Then don't forget, we have next. That is a style type. That is a test/css. Just come here and type in style. It is very important we put style also, because style we use it to give color. So color, background, and also some things. So it is very important to be putting style. So can you see this? This is my style. I'm going to break it and give it a line also. But know that HTML is the master. Can you see this red bracket and red bracket here? Then head is the submaster. Can you see? Then white title stand alone. Then style stand alone. Can you see that? So that is for now. So then we are going to move to body now. Body. So where will you put your body? Immediately after the head. So head section. We used to comment in a web page. I want to comment what I've done here. So I want to comment. I will just say this is header section. So if I don't put a tag of comment here now, so by the time I run this code, look at what I will be having on my screen. I'm going to have a problem here. Can you see? I'm having this is a header section. So other items and tags don't used to show, but if it is not written correctly, it will show. So mind you. Now, how do I comment it? I just highlight it. Then I may press Ctrl K. So when you put Ctrl K, can you see? I press by pressing Ctrl K. So this is header section. So can you see that one? So this is the tag for header. So when I run this code again, let's see what will happen. Whether it's going to appear or not. Run it. Can you see it disappear? And the code is there. This comment is there. So if it is written incorrectly, it's going to be it's not going to show. Look at it now. It means an exclamation mark. So when I rerun the code now, it will show. But if I put the exclamation mark there, can you see? Save and run it. Nothing will happen. So you won't see anything on the screen. Now this is good for header. Now I want to commence the body. So body section starts here. Control K. Okay, I just put the tag of a body. Let's find that tag. This is it. Body. You can copy and paste, or let's type body, body, close it, then close it in brackets slash, then body. So I want to start the body. So you have to break the body down also, because many tags are going to stay inside the body. So now we can now insert our tag one by one. Now you can now start designing your website. You are ready to design now. Now let's talk about the header first. So let me put the header. We have a header style. Let me talk about h1. So I just say header tag, not style, h1. So see h1. Can you see? I put the tag bracket there. So I just say, let me just write welcome. I'm going to write welcome to my website. Welcome to my website. So let me save it. I'm going to explain it at once, or let me explain it twice. So let me save and run it. Then just press reload button. Can you see? Welcome to my website. Let me use header 2 and see what will happen. So you can just duplicate by pressing Ctrl D. So I will put 2 here. That will be header 2. So header 2. Don't forget, header is different from head. Don't forget, header is a tag. Head is also a tag, but head comprises of a title and style, even script later, JavaScript. So or any code you want to put. Now this header is just try to segregate different type of font size that you have. For example, now in this Firefox, this font size now you should be looking at it now. It should be up to 18 points or 20 points. So let's see how that would be so big and bold. Let's see how it will be. Let me save this. Save. Let me run it again. Can you see that too? Somehow smaller than the other one. Let's now duplicate this and put 3, 4, 5, 6. So header 3. So they are very important if you want to use them. They have their own work also. Header 4. Then change it to 4 here. Header 5. Change it to 5 here. Then we have header 6. Let me save now, then run the code. Can you see this? That is the work of header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, 5, 6. So it stopped at 6. Now let's say I want to give all this header a background, and I want to change the first letter to capital letter. So what will I do? I'm going to do that in style. I'll just go to style here. I'll just call the name of the tag header 1. Then I'm going to use this curly brackets. Call it curly brackets. So that header 1, all the style that we call here will be inside there. So out of all this style, I've just been mentioning you some background. So after by putting background, your equal to is colon background. Hi, welcome to the second part of this tutorial. Remember the tutorial we have done before? We talked about the header section, which is header 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right now we want to talk about another tag. So remember I said in the first tutorial, I said I want to give this header background, those items in the header. Welcome to my website. Welcome to my website. Can you see? So I want to give them the first header, which is header 1, h1. So I give it h1 curly brackets background. So I may just say red background red. Let's see this, and let's launch this in Firefox. Let's reload it. Can you see that red background is only applied to the first header, that is h1, because in my style I specify that header 1 should have background red. Okay, this is what we call styling. So let me give it font color. Sorry, let me give it background red. Let me give it font color. Just say color. Your color should not have hue, because we make use of American English. So in British English has hue, so your color should be like this. So color, I give it white. Okay, no one thing, after giving a specific style, you must close it. Close the style, close your style with a semicolon. Can you see background? I say red. This means equal to, okay, then color equal to white. Okay, let me save it. Let me run it again in Firefox. See what will happen when I press F5 or you press this button. So now let's go to the other two. I want to give it another color. But know one thing, if I want only h1 and h2 to have the same color, I'll just say comma, then I put h2. Let me save it. See, it's going to affect h2 also. Now if I want it to be h1, h2, h3, 4, 5, 6, which means I'll be putting comma to the till I reach the last tag, which is h6. But individually I want to give it a different color. I may just call let me call last header h6. So curly bracket, I want to give it a background, then background, let me give it blue. Okay, fine. Color, let me give it white, also white. Save, reload. You are going to see that it will apply to the last header of this tag. So that is just what we call styling. So now I want to move to the second tag. I want to move. So we have a second tag. I've talked about the header, then the body. Note for sure that in my notepad I have all my items in the body section. So can you see all my h1 is in the body section? So, and I can easily we have an tag. We have a tag we call block quote. Let me try that tag whether it's going to work. Block quotes. So block quotes. Let me place it at the end of this tag here. So block quotes. Okay, let me save this. Let's run it. Let's see what will happen. Okay, this block quote, you are going to see that it leaves some space here, 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 and here. So we call this space, we call it a padding or margin. So that block quote, let me try and give it border. Let me block quotes. Okay, I want to call that a font. Block that a tag. Block quotes. Border. Let me give it 2 ps solid red. Let's try that whether it will go. It's going to work. Okay, can you see? So this block quote really work. So I place it inside a quote. So that's the reason why I call it a block quote. Can you see this simple line? So bracing all our tags. So this is called block quote. Though this is not the best way of designing website, I just explained that tag. So keep that tag in mind. So next one now, we want to talk about what if I should limit this block quote into only h1 alone? Okay, can you see? I put this block quote here and I close it and I put inside h1. Let's see, save. See what will happen. It's only quoting the first header, that is a h1. Then now let's take another tag. Another tag will be okay. Let's talk about the for now I won't talk about this div. Let's talk about the table. So let's say we want to insert table into our website. What do? We just say table. So open your table and close it. Then in a table, whenever let me save and run it. See what? Don't forget we are still on the table. As I've input this table tag here, if I should launch it in the Firefox, nothing will happen. Can you see? So, and let me just, before you can make something happen, you have to put row. Just type tr for row, table row. So now in a row of a table, table must contain a column. Right? So table must contain a column. So which I will now put td. Can you see? This TD simply means it will have a 1. Let me save and run it. Let me save and run this. Okay, nothing will still happen yet. Reason is that we haven't put any data here. So, and again, we have to put border, table border. I'm coming. Let me put table border equal to, sorry, 2ps solid black. Let me try this whether it's gonna work. Okay, can you see this border showing here? So, and I want to put two table data. Let me put another control D. Okay, let me save this. Okay, can you see this small item here? Let me zoom in so that you can see. So this small item here, so this is a table having 2 columns. Now I want to place data inside this place. I will just say in the first row, let me put serial number. Let me put name. Okay, next column, let me put sex. Sorry, so let's put sex here. Sex. Next one, let's put class. Okay, let's save this and run it. Let's see what will happen on the screen. Can you just see this thing? Name, serial number, name, sex, class. So if I want to put another row now, this is the first row having 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 TDs inside T row. See, can you see this? Okay, now if I want to insert another, don't forget we are still on the table tag. If I want to insert another row now, I'm going to make use of a T row again. Sorry, T row. So in this table row, I'm going to insert another column. Remember, we have a 4 column here. So we are going to insert 4 TD also. Sorry, I want to use a shortcut so that I won't be so late. Here I put 1. Remember, we have a TD. First TD, that is 1. Then second one, name. I will put fine. Then sex, I'm going to put male. Class, I'm going to put SS3. So let's save this and run it. Don't forget, we have a TD here, 1. Second TD, that is name, contain name. TD, third one, contain mail. So let me save it and run it. See what will happen here. Can you see? Very simple. So that is just about the. So if I want to do the next one, I may just do it again and just say T row. Make sure that your work is always inside T row so that the system will know how to handle your case. TD times 4. I'm coming. So here I want to put number 2. I just put CTEC print. Okay, that is the second name. Let me just put name. Let me put SS2. Okay, so let me run it again. No, so that is just all about the table. So that is how you can make use of table. But you are going to see that we have a how do I call this thing? We have a margin between our table, so we can get rid of that with a style later. So, or we can just say, I can call it a table border. You can call it cell padding equal to table border cell spacing. So you can make cell padding, you can make it 0. Let's check cell padding 0. Let's check this. Can you see the cell has no padding again? So we can still make use of a cell spacing. So to get rid of spacing between the table, just write your cell spacing equal to, then double column, then put 0, save. So then put refresh. Can you see no padding here again? So that is all about the table. The next tag will be, let me find the next tag here. The next tag will be paragraph. So we talk about the paragraph for the next tag. Earlier we have discussed header. Then we use a block quote tag to run this header. So then we talk about the style in this place also. We give this our header red background and a white color. So and this serves as header 1, that is h1. Then why we have this one as h2? Why having this one as h3? Then our h4, h5, so and to the rest. So next we talk about the table. So table which contain this is the entire table, and this place is called T row. So in this T row we have 4 TD, TD1, TD2, 3, 4. Then in second row we have a T row again, TD1, 2, 3, 4. In the third row, that's TR, we have a 4. So we have equal TD in them. So that is all about the table. Quickly I want to just tell you one thing: how to merge a cell in a HTML. Quickly insert another T row and a table data. So here I'm having 4 TD. Now let's say I want to merge these two TD together. Let's say I want to merge it. Let me have data here. Let me have 3. Let me have it 4. Sorry, 3. Name. Let me have 4. Sorry, error. We have error there. Yeah. Let me have SS3 here. In this last row, I'm going to put, in this third row, I'm going to put a command inside that TD. So look at the command. The command say, I just say TD span. Span equal to double colon, then put 2. Save it and run it in Firefox. Let's run that. So when I run it, can you see this column merge? Can you see? I have number 3 Paul SS3. It has merged this mail, this sex class, and the sex and class together. That is a merging. That span. So don't forget. So, and if you want to merge 2 rows, we call it row span. That is, you can merge 2 rows together. So later we're going to discuss more about that. That is all about the table. So next in our tutorial now, we'll talk about the listing of items. By using another list, that is a UL. Then by using other list also, OL. So let's take it one by one. Just look at me as I'll be doing it. How to use other list. Now let's start. As usual, so open your tag as usual. Then inside your tag, this UL, that is another list. So break it down. Then input li. So li. So open it and close the tag. So you can input as much as possible. So I want to input 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I've make a tag of a UL, and the child inside the UL is li. So that is child inside it. So what must I do now to input my data? So to get my answer here, I will just say UL. I will put the data inside it now. Let me just put mango here, mango. Then save this and run it in Firefox. Press F5 in Firefox, or you click reload button. Okay, let's go down and see. Can you see this? Mango, orange, Maggi, and banana. That is just the method of making use of another list. So can you see this list has been bulleted as MS Word used to do it. So, and we have various type of bullet style. So we have katakana, we have mark, and we have so many. So but this is just when you just order another list, you are going to get this dot dot dot. So now let's use other list now. So let's use OL. So I'm going to continue. Break this OL down also. That is other list. So let me just place my li. I want to place file value also here. So let me call it mango. So why don't we just copy this one and paste it there? Let's copy it and paste it inside it. So that's just it. Then reload your page and scroll down. Now you see this. So this one is called another list, UL. Why this one is called order list? That is a OL. So that is all about the listing of items and in HTML. So now let's go back to our. So we are through with this one. We are through with the insertion of the table. We are through with the header. We are through with the body. So and the head of your website has been also given to you. Then I've explained certain style that we have, if you remember, from your website. Let's come and see it now. Can you see? You have a look of this style. Can you see? So H1 background, this is background. So if I want to even give a body background, I can call a body here. Body. Let me give it background. Let me give it background. Let me give it yellow. So let me see, and let me run it again. So can you see? You are having the background of your body as yellow. So where all the environment on the screen here is body. So now let's continue to paragraph. So before I move to paragraph, let me make use of horizontal. That is HR. Okay. So there are some tags that can be open and closed like this. Instead for you to be writing tag like this, at times it's usually common to form. You can close your tag like as this one. So just write HR, then close it. Just write HR again. It's still the same thing as that tag that you are just seeing just now. So don't forget. Sorry. So don't forget about this tag. So this is still the same. So let me save it and run it. See what will happen. So let's scroll down. Can you see a line from the left to right here? That's a horizontal line. So I want to put in a paragraph now. Just say P, close my tag, and just say let me call it introduction. So let me now close this paragraph. So it is closed now. Let me save and run it. So remember, I've explained paragraph and I've explained tag. So once again, I said whenever you want to place your data in the paragraph, just say P, open this tag, P, then place your data, e.g. intro to website, another P again. This is our official website. Though they are on the same line in this interface here, but when you run it in the browser will interpret it differently. Browser is going to break it down into two lines differently. Then I did one thing, guys. Style this P, I call it in the style here P. So and I give it background purple, color white. So don't forget. So you can pause this video to check. So and I run the code. When I run the code, I obtain this. So now next in my list here is how to insert image into website. How to insert image. How can you insert image? Just use img source. So let me bring in that code. Let me run it here. Let me place horizontal. Yes, I want a line. That is why I put horizontal. So img, put it in the you see img source src. That is how it usually come from. Then equal to colon, then alt. This alt simply means if the image is not showing, so the name of the image will show here. So I just say leaf .jpg. Let me call it leaf image. Fine. So the source, now I'm going to look for where I will input my my image. So to source image, so you have to it's better you put all your works together in a folder, so that if you want to source an image, you won't be cracking your brain before you locate your image. So what will I do now? Let's just put all our file in a folder. So let me create a folder here on my screen, new. So I'm creating folder. Let me call it my site. That folder is my site. Okay, let's place our image there. So I have an image that I've copied before here. So, and this is it. I want to place it here inside the folder. So I name it my site. So if I want to quickly get this image down, what will I do? I will just go back here and I just type my site. So this my site is a folder. Then this slash simply means you ask computer to enter that folder and locate your particular file. What must you do? Just go and get your file name by going back to the desktop. So where you have your folder, then name of the file. Okay, so name of the file is AGS logo reedit. Now just click on it and copy the name by pressing F2 on your keyboard. So now I've gotten the name now, but one thing is that I must know the format. So come down here, click on the image. At the left side there, you are going to see JPEG image. So which means this image format is JPEG. Some can be PNG. So and you have to be very careful if you are inputting what I call the PDF. You must know the format that you want to input. So now we want to input JPEG now. So just go back to your site. Then that name that you just copy, you know your name, your folder's name is my site. Okay, my site. I think it has space. So let's paste it here. Then paste the name of your file. That is an image file. Control then dot JPG. You see JPEG. That's a JPG. Then save. Go and rerun it. So let's see what will happen. So scroll down and you are going to see this image placed in your site, but it's too big. What if you want to customize it? So we want to customize it. We want to reduce the size. So you can simply come to your notepad here, then put width equal to maybe 220. Sorry, always put double colon after equal to, because we are not styling. Sorry, 220 px. Then your height of your image, height equal to 220 also, 220 by 220 px. So save and rerun it. Let's see what will happen, whether this image will reduce or not. Can you see that? So it depends on the size that you need. So just type it. So there, it's going to computer is going to construct it for you. That is all about how to source an image. So now one thing is that if your image is lost here, maybe you have this JPG, it's not complete. Now what will computer return? Let's see. Let's run it. You are going to see computer return leave image. Why? Where did you see that leave image? It sees that from alternative here. That is when your image is not there, maybe something went wrong. So it's going to look for another way and put this as what as tied to there. So that is it. Now don't forget, we have just conclude this image source. Now the next in our tag here is how to use how to link a web page together. How can you do that? It's very, very simple. I'm going to put horizontal here, horizontal, fine. So that is a line. So here I'm going to just say a. When I say open your tag, that is a href. Href simply means hypertext reference. That is where your file is located. So you are going to say the way you say this image source here, if you have any file. So now look at this a here. Can you see a open here? Look at its brackets. So for that a, so inside that first a you put href equal to double colon. So this is where your file name will be, or your folder name and file name. So but your file must end with HTML instead of a JPG here, because anything image is JPG, anything hypertext reference is HTML. So anything a, so don't forget HTML. Now in this a, now I just say home. See that? Okay, let's run that code. Let's go back to Firefox and run it there. Can you see this home? Whenever your arrow touch it, can you see? So whenever your arrow touch it, it simply means you have link inside it. So that is it. Can you see? So when I take arrow away, it's going to become cursor. So that is it. Now that is all about the link. Let's say since I don't have address now, let me just put www in this place now. In this place, let me just put www.google.com. I want to redirect this user to Google. So okay, let me just say let me name it Shasmore item. So whenever I run this code now, whenever you click on this A here, it's going to link you to www.google.com since you don't have any HTML file. But if you have okay, let me run it first. Okay, reload. Can you see this? See more item. When I run it, see what will happen. I'm going to have www.google.com and find not one. Simply means I'm not online. So if I'm online, this code will be executed, it will run. That is how to link a page together, or how to redirect to a web address. So let's say I have a web page now. Inside that my folder, I'll just say my site, then slash home page. Let's say I have home page there, homepage.html. So when I run it now, let me go and check that. Yeah, let me name it go home. Let me name it go home. Go home page. Save. So let's run this code and see what is going to happen. Okay. Sorry. Refresh. See go home page. When I click it, I will not have anything because Firefox can't find the file at my desktop site homepage.html. So if I want to run this web page, I must have created it and saved them before in that folder as this name, just like the one we are doing here. That can you see this find tutor here .html. So if I should copy it now, let me give you one hint. Okay, let me copy this find tutor that we are storing on desktop here. Copy, let me paste in my site, paste. So let's look at that folder. Can you see an image there and find tutor there? So I will just go and change this place to find tutor.html, then save. When I now launch it and launch this code, okay, sorry, let me run it now. So if I click on the go home page now, it's going to reload and locate. Can you see something happened just now? So that is it. That's how to link two web pages together. So I mean, by the time you watch this site, this tutorial, so you should be able to design a website. You should be able, because most of the tags needed are explained well as it's supposed to be explained. So then the next thing I'm having in my this thing here is we talk about the other formatting tags that can be used. Okay, we are not going to construct many things on this. We are just going to, don't forget we have used horizontal before HR. We have been using it to draw a line in our web page. That's the reason you are seeing all this line. Now let's talk about the underline, italic, strong, bold, and so on. Though you can make use of this thing in a style, you can construct all this in style. Because for example now, I want to underline particular thing here. Let me just find item to underline. Okay, I want to underline this welcome to my website, this h1 here. What will I do? I'll just go back there, that's h1, and I will come to style here. Don't forget we have h1 here. I will just say td, that's the decoration. Then I'll just put underline. So okay, let me reload it and see. As you can see, this welcome to my website has been taking place. That underline has been taking place there. So what if I want it in this h2 also? I want it to be underlined also. What will I do? I just come here also, h2, or let me say I need h3. Open your curly brackets, then call text decoration, then just put underline, then save and run your code. Can you see I'm having h3 underline? So there are another way of doing this if you don't want to make use of a style. So there are another way of doing it. What must I do? It's very simple. Just come here using tag. So just come to beside your h1 here. Okay, just type, open a tag u, then close a tag after h1, delete h1, then just say u, then close the tag by placing it this way. save. Let's run it. Can you see that underline? Though the underline is not style, it's given as a black color. I think you can see it here. So can you see that underline? So all those can be used. I can, okay, let me just make this iconify strong. This iconify here. Okay, I'll just go down to the table here where I have to there. Let me just put U, then let me close that U. So close the U here, U, save it and run it. Yeah, sorry, it's going to be on the line also. Can you see? Let me make it strong. Just put S. So when you put S, it's going to be bold or strong. Can you see? Oh, sorry, that is a stride through. I'm sorry. Strong. Let me type strong. If I need strong, I'll just type strong. S is a strike through. Strong. Save. Just like a bold. Just like, can you see that? It's bold. Or I can easily put B. B, that is a bold also. No different. So I can put I italics. I. Okay. Save. Can you see that? It's italic. So that is all about the styling. So because I list many styles, then yes, there is one. This emphasis and italics, they work in the same way. So but span work in different way. Let me just this span is very interesting. Look at this. Welcome to my website here. Let's say I want to give this one red color. I just enter this command. Sorry, that tag. Let's say span. Then I will close the span here after welcome. So when I close the span here, so let me just call span. Let me just call it, let me give it color, let me give it green. Okay, let's load it. Let's go back to our page and load it. So I'm going to have this remember that I made this tag on h2 this thing h2. Let's see. So I call it. So if you have many span on your page, it's going to give them the same color, but there are way of identifying them. Later we shall be doing this. So you see this welcome to my website. Welcome is green and the rest is not green. That is the work of span. So thank you for attempting this tutorial. Happy design.